Exploration Day 3. Hello everybody, it's Silvershroom, and welcome back to more Pikmin 3. Uh, Wait, it's not gonna play? Okay, usually there's a cutscene of Alf and Brittany talking about the signal they discovered, but maybe because I grabbed that data file from Captain Olimar, it didn't activate. Not a problem. It would appear that beings from the planet Hucktate have visited this planet at some point. So they'd come all the way out to this faraway place just to look for treasure? Man, they really changed things up depending on what you've done so far in the game. Seems like the stories about them being incomparable treasure lovers was true after all. How nice for them, spending their time on frivolous treasure hunts while we experience a food crisis. Jealous much? So anyway, this last time we went through the Garden of Hope, reunited with Brittany, and discovered that Captain Olimar is here on this planet, likely, and probably died. So now we can actually go back to the tropical wilds, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go back to the Garden of Hope and chase after that signal. Go here is convenient when we want to return to the onion. Now, there was actually a mechanic in the previous two games where you could lay down and have the Pikmin carry back to the onion, but you can't do that in this game. I guess that would be pointless with the go here function. Okay, so I'll pluck these 13 red flower Pikmin. And on this screen, you can hold Z to select all types of Pikmin and take them all out. So up to 94. So let's build up our numbers just a bit before we go chasing after that signal. Okay. Get ourselves a few more rock Pikmin. And there's another one right here. And as you can see, we are about to hit the 100 Pikmin mark. That's 100 Pikmin out in the field. And now, if we put in this white Spectralids and try to go over the 100 mark, the onion stopped spitting out seeds. But the Pikmin inside the onion still seem to be increasing in numbers. Apparently, once the number of Pikmin in the field reaches 100, any new Pikmin will stay inside the onion. This means that a maximum of 100 Pikmin can be active outside the onion at any one time. Pikminology number 8. There can only be 100 Pikmin on the surface at any one time, but more can sprout inside the onion. Okay, so likely for survival reasons, there's something. Only 100 Pikmin out at a time. I mean, if you could have over 100, that would probably be a bit too much. So wait, now with our squad of 42 rocks and 58 reds, let's continue towards that signal. Ooh, ominous looking cave with those stalactites. I wonder what hollowed this out. Do we want to find out? I've got a bad feeling about this. This is the Armored Modad, our first boss. This guy was shown at the E3 demo. What you have to do to defeat him is break his armor with rock Pikmin and then send in all your guys. You could break those mandibles because that's how it traps Pikmin and eats them. But what you really want to do is stay away from its face and break its tail. And as you saw when I charged my Pikmin onto its tail, its HP drained really fast. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't. Let's see if we can get it to let go of those. Oh, no. I just lost 5 Pikmin. I gotta say, this boss fight is quite a bit harder than some of the other ones we see later in the game. Or I'm just not as good with it. No, 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 no. Let go of this Pikmin. Let go of this Pikmin. Let go of this Pikmin. Okay, thank you. Only lost 5. Not a big deal. That was a really fast boss fight. So this was emitting that signal. But what does this mean for the captain's whereabouts? I guess for now we should take this back to the Drake for analysis. It might be of some use to us. So, takes 10 Pikmin to carry back this cell phone. I'll go ahead and put 20. Okay. I want to have Rock Pikmin carry back this corpse so they can make more of them. Needs 20, can have up to 30. And there's a dragon fruit right here. Just look at the size of it. I've seen Let's Plays where people have called this thing an artichoke. Artichokes are not fruits, nor are they red. Okay, got 30 out of 15 on there. And now I only have 15 Pikmin left. Grab this data file. Armored Maudad number 1. Its exoskeleton is made of crystal. Use rock Pikmin to smash it. I guess a helpful bit of data if you could find time during that epic boss fight to grab it. And if you break these mushrooms, I believe... Yes, here we are. Armored Maudad number 2. It's soft on the inside. So, recommend using red Pikmin. Man, it's a shame I couldn't do a no-death run of that boss, but... This isn't intended to be a no-death run in general, and that was I seriously about to call it an artichoke after I complained about other people calling it that? That dragon fruit is phasing inside the Armored Maudad. I'm pretty sure the cell phone's pretty far along. Thing is, in previous games, Pikmin would generally just form a circle around the object they're carrying, but now they actually go around the perimeter. I'm not leaving any Pikmin back there, am I? Nope, this is all 15. Now we get the phone back. Analyzing. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. Data glutton. An ancient communication device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Kupai and emitting a signal even now. That is some serious battery life, if this is supposed to take place millions of years after the extinction of humans. If I integrate this device into the Drake's communication system, I should be able to boost our signal strength. Looks like it's gonna be an all-nighter for me. Okay, now that we've got that back there, he's going to expand the Drake's range. And while they're bringing stuff back... boss corpses always give you 50 Pikmin, by the way. I'm going to take on this yellow Wollywog. These enemies were really dangerous in Pikmin 1 and 2, but now not so much, because rock Pikmin happen to be completely immune to any kind of brute force attack. That means crushing and stabbing, but they are not immune to water. Yeah, so rock Pikmin are pretty tough. They can only die via the elements. Yeah. Should probably have more rock Pikmin for this. Okay. I'll let those rock Pikmin mature. Uh, Brittany, you could go grab that data file. Red Pikmin number 2. Red Pikmin are good fighters. Okay, so there's another yellow Wollywog over here. Something I want to mention about the yellow Wollywogs. They were... These and their derived species, the regular old Wollywogs, were still called Wollywogs in the in the PAL regions in Pikmin 1 and 2, but in this game they were changed to Wally Hops because Wog is a racial slur in the United Kingdom. So here, this is a Skitterleaf. Where it was a Skitterleaf. There are these little leaf bugs. They can't attack you or anything. Die in one hit, just like Dwarf Bulborbs. Rock Pikmin number 3. Rock Pikmin aren't crushed when trampled on. Amazing. Now, Brittany, I'm going to have you venture into much deeper waters. Water gets much deeper than it did in the older games. Underwater creatures, better not get too close. Nah, I don't care. This is a toady Bloister. Yes, enemies can actually attack enemies. But we can't really do much about it now since our Pikmin can't go in water. Thankfully, it won't leave the water. Even though we have seen in other games that they can survive inside of water. Yellow Wollywog, it can't jump when it's way down with Pikmin. Who'd want to follow that advice when we have rock Pikmin? So anyway, just head on out of the water. Call Pikmin and have them break down this wall. There's another fruit that we can get today, and we have plenty of time. The day is just over half gone. Okay. Let's venture forward. You could really see this really is a garden. I can't use that by myself. Electric fence over there, can't get past that. But what we can is this. Throw some Pikmin onto the scale. Then throw Alf. Unlike in Pikmin 2, your captain's weight actually counts towards scale puzzles. I'm not sure why they didn't before, but whatever. I'd like to know, can this thing actually crush Pikmin? Oh no, it just knocks them away. I figured it would be safe to test it with a rock Pikmin since they can't get crushed. So anyway, switch to Alf and have him grab this lime. So many Let's Plays I've seen where they just didn't see that lime and figured they couldn't do anything here. Well, we can't do anything else here with that electric gate in the way. And we don't have anyone to throw stuff further. So let's just head on back and call it a day, shall we? I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we can do in the Garden of Hope right now. There's really nothing left to do. I mean, it's the usually real-time strategy. In a real-time strategy game like this, there could like always be things happening, but I don't know. I guess since I really know what to do in this game, there's not much. But I will say, in other areas, there's definitely going to be something to do pretty much all the time, and I will likely have trouble getting Pikmin back at the end of the day. The music in Pikmin is typically very relaxing, doesn't have that actiony feel that I tend to like, but I guess that makes sense with the way the game works. It is pretty beautiful music. Jeez, I'm just waiting around for these buds to blossom into flowers. We've got 2 so far. Come on. I have an episode to end. Okay? Just 1 more. And voila! And just as it starts the hurry up thing. So you can just pause the game and end early, and since there's nothing else to do, we have all 100, right? Yes. Let's just end the day. And it'll alert you if there are any Pikmin that will perish if you end the day. Gotta love the end of day music. This mechanic is actually where Olimar's final smash in the Super Smash Bros. Series originates from. And no food for you. Oh, and I didn't even acknowledge that it was raining. There is weather in this game, and rain causes everything to look all shiny. So let's check out our haul for the day. New fruit, yay! Got our dragon fruit, the fire-breathing feast. You know what, I might as well read some of the files that Brittany wrote. The Sunseed Berry. As a scientist and a food eater, I'm excited about this new source of potential nutrition. I just wish it didn't look like it was covered in pimples. Luckily, the taste of it is like delicious and scrumptious had a baby. Let's gather as many of these as we can. This is the strawberry, if you remember. And the fire-breathing feast gave us a lot. 2.5, I believe. So go ahead and read. You can actually press plus and it'll make everything go a lot faster, but... The lemon face wrinkler. This fruit is so sour that one bite makes my whole face want to climb into my mouth and pull it back out again. It's on Pikmin U though, so I guess I'll try adding small amounts of the juice to other food. Better food. I don't really like lemons either. Now the dragon fruit fire-breathing feast. And we've got a lime, the zest bomb up here. Fire-breathing feast. Even though it looks like one of the monstrous beasts that this planet has so many of, this fruit has a lighter flavor and tons of seeds. It'll be a great food source back home if the people don't run away from it in terror. And now we just got our fruit file on the zest bomb. This one's sour but smells really nice. I wonder if the juice would work as a deodorant. I also wonder if we can spare a little for the experiment. Finally, I wonder if the captain would notice if I doused him in it while his back was turned. Brittany does not seem to like Captain Charlie. Bottoms up, and that's the last of the supplies we brought from Kopai, but luckily we still have a week's supply. This is great. We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. Okay, progress for day 3. Sadly lost 5 Pikmin, but now we have 66 red Pikmin and 99 rock Pikmin. Double digits. And judging by that slight dip, I'd assume we lost 3 Pikmin and 2 rock Pikmin. Anyway. We recovered the communication device that was inside the armored Modad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communications range. I've never seen him so excited. I'm more than happy to write today's report while Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. Brittany. So, next time on Pikmin 3, we're going to see what the communication device can do for us in the SS Drake. See you then.